Hey everyone, welcome back. Or if you're new here, hello, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and now Depop. I'm a full-time foodie, part-time reseller. Again, Dapper Chef, DAPPERCHEF, on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop, which Depop just has maybe a few items. I'm going to start kind of cross-posting. If anyone has any recommendations of what stuff I should cross-list over, feel free to let me know if you're good at Depop. So I went thrifting when I wasn't supposed to. It was an unexpected haul, thrift day. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and there was a Salvation Army right by there and a Goodwill. So let's get started. First item, $4.99. I first grabbed it because it felt kind of interesting, kind of cool color blocking on it, perfect for spring. And I was, to my surprise, who it was. I know this is a subline of this designer, but it's Jill Sander Navy label, or Navy line, whatever you want to say. This one, I think, this was in the men's t-shirts, but I think this is supposed to be a t-shirt dress, based on what I can see as far as Google Lensing it. It's a size small, 100% nylon. As far as what I can see, it looks like it checks out. So the parent company for Jill Sander is Onward Luxury Group. So whenever I check these kind of things, I look to see what they are. So all my information is there. Style code, the fabric, the color code, size small. So this I'll probably list right away just because it's St. Patrick's Day right around the corner. Kind of preppy. Next guy, another kind of fun, quirky dress, $5.99. When I first grabbed it, I thought it was going to be one of those like Shein or fast fashion brands. Come to my surprise, I can cross this brand off my list. It's got these, I don't know what to call them. It's got like evil eye, hand, palm trees, stars, moon, celestial, and these cowgirls or psychics, I don't know. It's like a, kind of almost like a tiered shirt dress. And the brand is Newworks, Nooworks. This is a size small, made in USA. The only real wear I see on this guy is there's a small couple marks on the back. Yeah, I gotta Google this to see exactly what the print name is, but it was kind of quirky. So, I know I've heard some people talk about that brand. I have not found it. Now you can cross it out. So if you've sold that brand, let me know how it did for you. Next guy, $6.99. So this I might keep or I might sell. I'm gonna try it on. I got these for a couple things. I remember seeing this brand at a buy-sell trade store, and they marked it up. So that's kind of what made me pick it up. It felt like good quality. And there are these men's flare, the little frayed hem, and the ankle snaps. And it has the company branding all over it. The brand is Feelings with a PH. So Feelings, PHEELINGS. This one I think just only makes men's stuff. They're kind of like, I'm trying to think how I would describe their style. They're kind of like Valabasas. If you've seen in my other videos, Valabasas, they do a lot of streetwear. These kind of do some of the same things. So they're a size 34, which is my size, but they might be a little big on me. I just thought it was kind of funny. The inside, just the care tag just says dry cleanable, cool iron, and then at the end, I love you. So tune back in to see if this is a bolo or not. Again, Feelings, PHEELINGS. These would have been perfect for Valentine's Day, but spring coming up, so those could do good for that too. Next guy, $4.99. No real branding on these because the size tag, well, not the size tag, the brand tag is removed. But I knew what these were because I've sold something very similar to them in this brand. And the brand might surprise you. So these like cargo, military inspired fatigue pants. Anytime they have like these kind of things, I always put fatigue in the, sometimes I'll put fatigue in the description or the title. Kind of very military inspired again with a little V back, which I think that means something. I forgot what it does. But, come to my surprise, which was the brand I thought it was. Check the pocket. It is Ralph Lauren. Which you might not be able to read that, but size 38. So what made me look, how I found it out was Ralph Lauren. It just says it was made for Ralph Lauren. So not Polo Ralph Lauren, mainline Ralph Lauren. So I'm guessing this is probably like purple label, or black label probably. And the other thing after I found that was this. The zipper pull then has RL, so Ralph Lauren. So, you know, these, I'm not going to get like $100 or anything special. Maybe like 30, 40 bucks, just based on style alone. And next guy, a pair of shoes. These were $9. Nice heavy weight. All I saw was the logo back here. And if you know that logo, you'll know what it is. These are Red Wing shoes. These are steel toe work shoes. Great shape. Size 10.5. So these I'll probably just throw up on, I'm going to try doing Facebook, maybe, since they're a little heavier. Last two things in this bag was, $4.99 for the set. They mark this as a 2-piece, but it's a little sports sack, Pokemon collab, back from 2020. And if you didn't know, if you're watching this yesterday or today, the 27th, February 27th is National Pokemon Day. So if you have any Pokemon items, get them listed ASAP. But you know, it's just this little pouch and another little pouch. Comps, nothing crazy, maybe like 10 or 15 bucks, but still, can't go wrong. These I might just keep for myself for nostalgia. Alright, next few items. This guy was $4.99. Sadly, this I cannot find a brand or logo anywhere, but it says really nice, well made. Kind of like a boxy cropped hoodie. This nice, like, light yellow tan color. So if you guys know what this is, let me know. So all it says up here is extra large. But then, it must be a good, semi-decent brand because it says made in Portugal, which you all know Portugal sometimes is a good sign of quality. But this is all I can see. So if that label looks familiar to you, let me know. Bam Bam in Portugal, wash inside out. All it says is size 2, extra large. So I'm on the fence about this, deciding what brand it is. If I can't find anything about this, this is probably something I'll probably just keep just to lounge in. Next guy, $4.99. These I'm probably going to keep because they just need some pilling. There's some pilling in the crotch. I know TMI, but if you see this hummingbird logo, you'll know it is bird dogs. Or sometimes when you see bird dogs, like you've seen in my other videos, sometimes they'll just say boom or boom for your boomstick. They're kind of like the Lululemon line shorts. $4.99 again. These nice men's kind of athleisure, travel, workout, whatever you want to say, shorts. By Built, B-Y-L-T, size medium. They're the kinetic shorts. Built has been selling for me now, so we shall see how long that holds on for. Next guy, $3.99. Just says vintage Disneyland nylon tote. The only real problems is just, you know, normal wear and tear, some snags and rips in the fabric on the bottom as well. But what's nice about this, it has a zip top closure, and it has an interior pocket. So let's see what I grabbed in here. And This one is from the 90s, I want to say, because it's Mickey ink. Mickey ink tag. Next guy. These were $7.99. These I grabbed because I knew what the brand was right away because I've sold this exact pant before. It's these like lace-up eyelet pants, black, kind of like an ankle length. And technically, let me know with this. It is the last chance tag from Nordstrom. Would you consider this new with tags then? I personally will not say new with tags just because I can't verify that these were returned or worn before this. I'm returning back to Nordstrom. But, to getting there, these are ALC or ALC, as I always say, size 8. Made in Turkey. Perfect for this time of year. Someone wants to kind of be casual but nice at the same time. $3.99. This nice bright Barbie pink crossbody sling bag, whatever you want to say. And it's Calpac, which is kind of an expensive bag brand. They make a lot of travel gear. So I'm curious to see how this guy will do. Next guy, $7. This is my second time finding this brand. I know people have talked about this brand in other videos I've seen. This technically is a bolo, I think. So it's Birds of Paradise by Travado, California. Or what? I don't know. What is considered the brand? If you know this brand, what would you say the brand is? Is it Travado, California? And then Birds of Paradise is like the line of it. But it's this nice green plaid, kind of like a peplum or a peplum hem popover blouse, size medium. This would be kind of perfect for St. Patrick's Day or transitioning into spring. It is 100% cotton. So we'll get this guy up ASAP. Next guy, $6.99. This I got for two things. A, it's vintage Disney. And B, it's kind of odd trend with a quarter zip. It's got the little Mickey embroidered on it. So it's this like tan color mock neck, quarter zip, size small. And this is the early 2000s or Y2K Disney label. So that should do good. Size small. I'm probably going to put this in women's just because of the cut. Next piece, this I got to try on too, see if I like the fit on it. This was $6.99. Anytime I find this brand when they make like a lot of like concert or graphic stuff, I personally find them super comfortable. So it's Abercrombie & Fitch, size small, the soft A&F fleece, but it's oversized. And it's Snoop Dogg, which you know he's very popular still because of Martha Stewart. This I still have to figure out if it's supposed to be men's or women's. And it's a newer, semi-newer piece within the past couple years, so 2021. If you didn't know, newer pieces have the year on them. They're meant, from what I see a lot, I guess it's meant to look distressed and worn and kind of vintage inspired. So we shall see how this guy fits. If it fits, I'm keeping it. If not, I'm going to sell it. And then last item, $5.29. Goodwill. My Goodwill's now the new Goodwill's out here in the Illinois area. I don't know if it's all over, but they're really randomized pricing. Some things are $6.99, some are $5.19, $5.09, $5.29. I don't know if it's just how the system shoots it out. But this is a good bolo brand. I always sell these pieces super fast, just with the right wording. There's a couple little spots here and there, but honestly, list this for $20. Should move out the door really fast. So it is Buck Mason, Buckmason. And what's nice about a lot of Buck Mason's pieces, everything is right here on the size tag. So it's size medium, 100% cotton, and it's a vintage thermal surplus tee. So perfect layering piece, Gorp core, minimalist. I forgot what the new Fisherman core, and I forgot there's a new core. There's a new core that I found out that for men's clothing, people are wanting to get now. I guess they're going away from what I see. I don't know if it's true or not, but from what I've been reading on some blogs, those stupid barrel and baggy leg pants are going away. People are going to start buying more fitted, more straight leg, from what I hear with the kids at work I work with. So, for those of you who don't know, I work retail at Costco, and yes, Costco, the one place you see where a lot of those good brands that we used to sell like crazy go to die. But I work with a lot of like young kids, and I kind of catch up with what's popular because of them. So the perk of working there and selling clothing, you kind of can get a feel of what's popular, what's not. Otherwise, that is everything I picked up. Let me know what you guys think. What would you have not picked up? And what would you have not picked up as far as like pricing because of the price, or is it just because of the style doesn't do good for you? As well as what was your favorite piece I picked up? I think my favorite piece was probably the vintage Disney bag, as well as we'll say the Snoop Dogg shirt. And behind me is from my last video, that Burberry pink shirt. Turns out this guy is authentic, and it's from 2025, the end of 2025. So, really good for me, and that is everything. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!